Hello, my name is Therese Rutisherka. I started working with the Multicultural Association of Fredericton since 2018. I am an immigrant and I came to Canada in 2017. Today, I will share with you some information on financial literacy with the hope that this will help you to adjust your new life in Canada. We will have time at the end of this presentation to discuss information presented and for any question you might have. Before we start our presentation on financial literacy, I will start with an overview of the MCF. Canada is land of immigrants. First Nation, Native people are the only people that are not immigrants. Everyone else came from somewhere else at some time in history. As you can see on the screen, the 2016 census confirmed immigration in Canada is still thriving. Immigration is one of the many sources of population growth in many parts of Canada. New Brunswick is a small Canadian province on the east of the country. It is the only province of Canada that is officially bilingual, French and English. This means that any government services and programs, healthcare, education, are offered in both languages. Fredericton is the capital city of the province of New Brunswick. It has population of around 6,000. What you see on this slide illustrated the present cultural diversity in the city. Around 10% of the population in Fredericton has mother language other than English or French. This covers first-generation immigrants and First Nation people. Since Fredericton is the capital city, many people work within government. Fredericton also has two large universities. Multicultural Association of Fredericton was founded in 1974 by the group of immigrants who had following goals in mind to encourage and promote the concept of diversity and inclusion. To create an inclusive and a welcoming community. To provide newcomers with settlement services, language instruction, employment services, and community networking. All of us connected with MCF in different capacity, still working with this goal in mind. Multicultural Association of Fredericton is a non-profit organization. This means MCF does not make profit from services it offers. Any funding that comes to MCF is spent for services and programming the MCF offers. MCF services are free of charge for MCF program participants. MCF has a volunteer board of directors, 15 to 16 individuals, who comes from diverse culture and professional backgrounds, representing different genders, age, social status. Anyone is welcome to be a member of MCF. All immigrants in their first year in Canada will be automatically member free of charge. Regular membership is $10 to $15 per year. Very affordable. Many volunteers studying with the MCF Board of Directors invest many hours and resources to support the MCF programs and services. MCF could not accomplish everything we do without volunteers. Settlement services offered by MCF are bridging services between newcomers and community partners. MCF settlement services support newcomers to learn about and access services in the community. Role of community partners is very important in the settlement and integration process of immigrants. The MCF staff represent community we serve. In addition to English and French, the MCF staff provides services in more than 40 additional languages. Program participants or clients are not the most important part of the MCF structure. All services and programs offered are based in need assessment of the program participant. We can say that program participants are the guide force of the work of the association. We prefer term of program participant against client because we encourage clients to be active participants in the association and to lead their own process of settlement and integration in the Fredericton. As already mentioned, the MCF staff represent communities we serve. Work of the MCF staff is further enhanced by the community culture broker who actively support delivery of services at MCF. Number of the MCF staff and culture brokers change throughout the years. Some are part-time and some full-time staff. Some in the summertime, the number of staff increase due to summer students coming on board. On this slide, you can see the list of the core settlement services offered by MCF. Since this presentation is not about the MCF programs and services, and we do not have time to talk about it, I want to point you the website address at the bottom of each slide. I want to encourage you to visit the MCF website to learn much more about the MCF and its program and services. Through the MCF website, you can register with MCF by completing the MCF intake form. Once your form is received, the MCF senior worker will contact you to assess your need and offer information and refers to program and services. This is the list of some of settlement and enhancement services that you can also learn more about at the MCF website and Facebook page. To conclude this portion of this presentation, the introduction to MCF and our community, I want to highlight again that MCF provides frontline, empowerment and strength-based service delivery. Now that you have an overview of MCF, let's start our financial literacy presentation. Canadian money. Canadian official currency is the Canadian dollar. Like many other countries, Canada has two types of money, coins and bills. Canadian active coins are 5 cents called nickel, 10 cents called dime, 25 cents called quarter, $1 called loonie, $2 called toonie. And Canadian active bills are $5, $10, $20, $50, and $100. Our next topic concerns the type of bank accounts. There are two types of banking accounts, checking account and saving account. A checking account is a transactional account or an account where the bank expects the client to make frequent transactions with the money deposited in the account. A saving account is not really meant for transaction. For your information, there are many kinds of saving accounts. Here are some. Register Education Saving Plan, Tax-Free Saving Account, Register Retirement Saving Plan, Register Disability Saving Plan. The benefit of having a bank account are deposit your money in a safe place, keep record of your income, money you receive, and expenses, money you spend, pay bills like rent, electricity, telephone, receive direct payment from some employers or government services, establish a financial history in Canada, which may help you borrow money or get credit card in the future. Once you have a bank account, the bank will give you a bank card, also called debit card. So what is a debit card? You get a debit card when you open a checking or saving account. Think of like a key to your account. A debit card lets you go into your account to put money in or take money out. You can use it to transfer money from your bank account to pay for almost anything, as stores, restaurants, etc. This means that you won't need to carry cash. There is another type of bank card called credit card. It's given to the client if needed. Credit and debit card may look similar, but their features and uses are quite different. The main difference is that the debit card, you are using your own money. And for the credit card, you are using the bank money, which you have to pay back in full within certain period or you will be charged interest. Having and using a credit card properly will help you to build your credit history. Some banks offer debit cards that have some features and uses as credit card. Those cards are called Visa Debit. Use your Visa Debit card to pay directly from your bank account. Visa Debit will help you to shop online as if you are using a credit card. Banks offer another service which is self-service. It's called Automated Teller Machine. ATMs allow you to withdraw money from your checking account without visiting a branch bank. Some withdrawal could cost you. Many banks charge you to use machine operated by another bank or third party. Now we will talk about other services that banks can offer. Other bank services that you must need from the bank are to have a void check, to pre-authorize direct deposit or withdraw money into your account, and a certified direct deposit to authorize the RSCC or CRA to deposit money into your account. We are living in a digital society and we have to be aware that some people may want to take advantage on others. Yes, fraud exists in Canada too. And fraud can be different from phishing email, phone call, text message, and many more. You can prevent fraud by doing this. Do not respond to anyone that requests personal information. If in doubt, contact your bank directly. The bank will not ask for your password, personal identification number, PIN, credit card, account number, etc. Check your account every day. If you see purchases you did not make, call your bank. Upon your arrival, for the government-assisted refugee, they will receive a startup check from the Government of Canada. Government-assisted refugee will continue receiving allowance from federal government up to 12 months. This assistance is to help you to settle in your new life in Canada. The amount of the assistance vary depending on the size of your family. The first check that you will receive is your startup check. This check is given only one time. The money is enough to cover the very basic thing you need to start your life in Canada. This big check you receive is for your clothing, your food, your furniture, your communication, and damage deposit for house rental. You will sign a legal agreement with the Government of Canada to use the money for this purpose and not for anything else. If you lose, misuse, or send this money overseas, it will not be replaced. We come to the end of the presentation. Thank you, and thank you for listening.